in the new reality, what was the old reality, and we're not doing it anyways? Thou shalt not kill. We sort of heard that guy Moses holding a couple of plates, trying to go ahead and tell the heathens how to live. How come no one follows it? Thou shalt not kill. In the new constellation, how about thou shalt not kill anything? Whoa. Even the giant schistosoma right in here. No one would believe in this room, remember, 90% of the people in this room right now have a variety of tapeworms inside them. Variety. Fish tapeworm grows 1 foot per year. It's really, I'll say it, badass. Don't you try to kill this child of yours. It would be blasphemy. It was born inside you. Isn't it so? Is it true? How did you get the snake? What, it just crawled in? No, it grew inside you. And you incubated it. Did you incubate any mothers in here of any children? Okay. Aren't you connected with your children? Is your child? Oh, right there, okay. I was going to say this guy right here. All right. He's a good... Now, see, for me, to have people that can live with the experience, see, you're playing in the health field, as you can see. Do you know anybody? I've cut open a lot of bodies, okay? That was my job in school. I got free tuition for a while, cutting them open, doing the things that nobody else wanted to do. I was a taxidermist. Cool with me. And once you open this machine up, it is a machine. It's not a body. Remember, where's the manual? Okay? So, real simple. What I wanted to do is really, I know there's some questions that we want to talk about. We're having also on April 30th and May 1st, we're having a 2-day event. You can only say so much in these small little things here, okay? We're really wanting to get a large group of teachers. Teachers. And what does that mean? It means that you've grown to a certain level, and this is your new program, is to share the level of this sojourn that you've crawled. See, I had to crawl through the last 10 years and play this game. It wasn't just too long ago I was eating 2 pounds of meat a day. Okay? Wake-up call came to me. I got into a massive car accident. Broke my nose, my cheek, chipped my teeth, fractured my navicular bone, or pulled my ulnar nerve off, ripped my bicep tendon off, four rib cracks, costal cartilage, and 2 L4, L5, L5S1 9mm plus prolapses. Okay? I had to learn a different system that when I went to school, I learned that I thought had efficacy to it. I thought. That's all I knew. And the mind only knows what it knows. Teach it what it doesn't know, and it's got a problem. So, what we're into right now is not longevity. Do you want to live longer and suffer, or do you want to live with vitality and live without any problems that you would... I mean, let's talk about problems. People say, what are you talking about problems? How many people in this room have diabetes? There's 75 million people in the United States that have diabetes. How many people here? Where are they? We're not in here, I guess, huh? That's 1 out of 3 people in the United States pretty much have diabetes. Wait a minute, where are you guys? That should be 1 out of 3, 1, 2, diabetes, 1, 2, diabetes, 1, 2, diabetes. Okay. How many people are on Zoloft, Paxil, or any of the antidepressants? Any of them here? How many have been on them before? How many hands? Let's get them up there. Okay, you can see how there has been a good, and how did you get them? You went to the doctor, and the doctor said, let you try this because you have some insufficient brain chemicals, or maybe you have an insufficiency and maybe some of your brain chemistry. Is that some of the stuff that you've been told? Your son maybe has ADH, all this weird. How about toxicity? Doesn't that you think that would play a factor? How about 1 drop of mercury will ruin your life? How about 1 drop of mercury will make you very confused? How about a drop of venom will do the same? Remember, these are poisons. So for me, see, how do we learn? How do we learn to get healthy? There's so much lies going out there right now. Look at the raw food. Remember, this raw food movement is not raw. It's a living, naturalistic lifestyle. You're staying away from all synthetics, all chemicals, all hormones, all antibiotics, and the chemicals. You're staying away from things that would promote cucarachas, dead creatures. Now, John was saying that, see, the parasites are doing you a favor because they're really not parasites. What they're doing is they're actually cleaning up your heathenal acts. You don't know you're a ghoul, do you, when you're eating meat? I didn't even know what a ghoul meant. What's a ghoul? What's a ghoul? It was like a zombie, a carcass eater, a flesh eater. Okay? See, do you believe that since you have consciousness, you have an eyes, you have a nose, you have a mouth, you have ears, do you believe that if anything else has a consciousness, that actually it wants to stay alive? Is there any energy that you've ever seen on the planet that wants to die? Everything, no matter if it's the 20-foot tapeworm, wants to live. So the only real way to manipulate this new way is to do terrain modification. That's what we're going to show people. Really easy. This is a Saturday and Sunday event. It's mostly hands-on workshops and different things. Really where people, look, you're your own experiment. I can't tell you what to do, nor am I going to. I'm just a student, and I say this every time because I always have a couple people from, and I'm not sure who's in here, but usually somebody comes to a lecture that's from the other side of the fence there just to see what we're talking about. Make sure that I don't mention some things, and if you do, most likely you better be pretty smart not to mention names and different things that actually are degrading a possibility of a big multinational billion-dollar company that sells things to people. Remember, lead in lipstick. Now, look it up yourself. I'm not going to say the names of the companies, but you'll see that a large companies are part of this. You think they would change it overnight? You think overnight that would be out? How about tampons? When you're 50 years old, do you know how many tampons that you use? About 5,000 plus. Synthetic, plasticizer, chemicals, phthalates, who knows, bleaches. Okay? So you can see the toxicity. Women get a massive amount of toxicity. So the big picture, look, in the future, you're going to see a lot more earth changes here. Look at Japan. The Chilean earthquake, remember, moved 3 degrees. The earth. Does everybody know that? If you go ahead and actually look that up on the internet, you'll see that the Chilean earthquake moved the planet 3 degrees. Sped up time. The Japan earthquake moved the planet another 3 degrees. We're going to 0-degree tilt. Do you know that the airports over in Tampa had to change their runways, their numbers? Why? Magnetic north is changing. Haven't changed runways in a long time. We're moving a massive amount right now in a new alignment. And if we understand that all we have to do is be in alignment with whatever's happening with the planet, then we go along with it. If not, we're going to see in the very near future a lot of this, what you can call turbulence. Okay, let's say if the heart moves 6 degrees, it's only because the earth moves 6 degrees. Your heart's at 23.5 degrees, isn't it not? Everybody heard that? What if the planet moved to 19 degrees? Everybody in here, anybody had any heart fluctuations, little palpitations in the last year? Remember, since the Chilean earthquake, how many people left this planet that had heart problems in the last year? I know several. Okay? So, the body is a shape-shifting machine. It shape-shifts by the energy that you become. And if you live in this lower bracket of energy, your body won't shape-shift. Eating this food down here, you can see it's in the red form. This is red. There's no life force there. None. Zero. The parasites, where do they live? Where would you think they would live on this chart? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, or violet, knowing that ultraviolet is the fastest. It is the ultra light speed, and the slowest of the vibrations would be infrared. Microbes, yeast, mold, and fungus, these reptilian parasites, live in the heat. They're cold-blooded. This is an energy. Once you get these things, they modulate your terrain. You can't change it very easily. How do you change it? Fight a race of beings inside your body that you don't even know you have? Or you start changing your food supply, because food supply has a direct access to the vibration that you become. And since, let's say, what's your first name? Andy, let's say Andy's body is a car. My car's outside, and Andy's body is his car. When I get in my car, I jump in. Remember, Andy's not Andy. I'm just looking at his car right now. I'm looking at your car. You're not who you are. That's just your vehicle. It's how you push things around in this dimension. When I jump personally in my car, I'm the spirit that drives that vehicle. So you're not really the machine. Are you a human? No. Okay, remember, we're living, most of us, in sublight. Human lives up here. Human has a higher tune. This is a very slow vibration, and things that live in this vibration are what's called dis-ease. It's non-harmonic. So once you figure these ideas out, really what you're going to do is you're going to terrain modify your fluids. Very simple. So let's say the easiest thing you wanted to do right now was learn how to terrain modify yourself. Forget about learning anything. Let's say you can't read, you have no idea, you're not really that wise yet, because there's a lot of charlatans out there and they're really good. They're good. They're good salespeople, aren't they? They're like an infomercial at the end, even if it's something you don't want. Damn, I'm going to buy it just because. I don't know why. You guys got me under the spell. So, you don't have any education. Remember, you can't read. How are you going to get healthy? Remember, 3 billion people on the planet don't even have electricity, don't even have clean water. So what are you going to do? You're going to liquid diet yourself, not with water. So look up Dr. Cassar, Robert Cassar, and put in the 6 liquids of vitality. This is the easiest, simplest, cleanest way you can change yourself. For 21 days, you take these varieties of 6 different liquids, and one of them is this blue-green algae that you make in 2 days. You mature it, and it turns into phycocyanin and violeta. This is full of PEA, phenylethylamine. It will make you happy. You will be vital. You will want to do the things that you are supposed to do because you feel good. Let's say you're seasick. What do you want to do? Get the heck off the boat. You don't want to fish. You don't want to do anything. So if anybody doesn't feel good, how could you actually feel that you want to do anything that makes you so, you know, you really want to get out of the hole? So the liquids, basically what happens is that you're going to train yourself to live in this color pattern for 21 days. It's not going to hurt you one bit. When you're hungry, you're thirsty. One of them is blue-green algae. The second is red hibiscus flower water. Grow it again for another 2 days. It's all cheap stuff on our, remember, our wholesale site. Everybody has a free membership through Robin here. You get up to 50%. We're not here to beat people up, the stores. This is for people to be able to actually grab a lot of good tools. And really, everything we have here is essential. You're not going to add any of these things to your diet. You're going to exchange them out. And it's not going to cost you anything because you're already buying things at retail, and everything here is wholesale. You're going to upgrade everything you're going to do, and it's not going to cost you anything. Okay? It's very easy, it's very efficient, and it's very economical, the 3 E's. So why won't you do it? Because your parasites don't want you to?